Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. I really hope you enjoy it. Keep an eye out for your April reading. I've got about half of them up at the moment and I should be finishing those off really soon. If you could like, share and comment on the video, I would be so appreciative guys. It just helps the videos go that much further, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. All the links that you need are below this video, and also the link to my website should you want to book a personal reading for yourself. Wishing you a week full of love and magic. Let's head to your reading now. Hi there Capricorn, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive reading for April 5th through to the 11th, Capricorn. Let's check out what just may be on the cards for you. Getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. I will then go to the Moonchild Tarot for an overarching tarot energy, and I'll be using the Rider-Waite and the Starchild Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. So let's get one more of these. Okay, let's see what we have, Capricorn. Oh, Akasha, your guidance, Capricorn, is divinely guided. So that means, you know, there is a predestined plan for you, Capricorn. There is a best timeline for your life. I mean, I believe we kind of come in here with the soul agreements, the contracts, you know, and how we're going to move through this life to evolve our soul. But down here on the earth plane, you know, we have free will. So we don't have to do those things. We don't have to be on our best timeline. We don't have to enter into those soul contracts. But generally when we're sort of living life, you know, outside of where we're divinely guided to go, things get difficult. You know, things feel like we're pushing uphill. And of course we're going to feel challenged at times in our lives, but this is like a repeated pattern. If we're really feeling like things are tough, maybe we're not in alignment with our best timeline. We should listen to the signs and the synchronicities that are surrounding us. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling, Capricorn? So there might be a calling within you at the moment that is leading you back to your best timeline in life, you know, a purpose to be fulfilled. Maybe the location you want to live in, maybe it's having a family, maybe it's a certain kind of career. So maybe it's time to answer that calling. I mean, I see the Ace of Swords here. It's like you're having this vision, this clarity, you know, this moment of inspiration to maybe move towards something that is really meant for you. Let's go to the Moonchild Tarot, Capricorn, and get your lead tarot energy out. Okay, we've got two. I've got the Seven of Swords and I've got the Four of Swords. Very interesting energy. Okay, let's start with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about taking a pause, a break, a moment of contemplation to figure out the strategic move ahead. Look, again, we see that Ace of Swords down here. So it says that you're about to get some kind of breakthrough or clarity on the path forward, the new plan, the new strategy for your life. There might be some past hurts to move past that maybe have held you back for a period of time. It's time to process those, trust in the divine, and know that that insight will come to you in good timing. The Seven of Swords for me is a couple of things. It's limitations, and it's often limitation of the mind. It can be the self-sabotage, the lack of belief in yourself. It could have come through, you know, your own stories and scripts that you speak to yourself, or sometimes it comes through others undermining us as well. So it's time to rise above that and really start stepping up and being called to truth and purpose. No more holding yourself back or listening to the limiting beliefs that you may have coming from others. You know, the others that say, well, you can't do that. That's not possible. It's time for you to believe and make magic happen. I'm thinking magician energy here. Capricorn, let's go for the energy of the recent past. Energies that might be leaving completing Seven of Cups. Yeah, because it's been confusion and indecision. I think you haven't been entirely sure which direction to go, which option to pursue, which path to take. And now it's time to explore and to find what lights you up and find that passion. Page of Wands. Let's get the outcome, please. Near future outcome for Capricorn. 8 of Swords. That mind is going to need to be brought under control. Otherwise it could hold you back from the beautiful opportunities that are trying to come in for you, Capricorn. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups. Just saw the sun energy poking up there. I have got Strength. I'm also going to take this one here, which is the 5 of Cups. Okay. Strength and courage over past losses is definitely important for you. Clarifying the Page of Wands. The 7 of Cups again. So if you have 777 in this reading, that's an angel number for you to check out. High Priestess, absolutely. And I'm going to get one more. The 2 of Cups. So for some of you, this is in your relationships. This is in your partnerships. It doesn't have to be, it could be in business, but that could have had a big impact on finding this purpose. I was kind of feeling when that 7 of Swords came out that you might have gone through some hurt, some loss, maybe the dissolving of a long-term relationship, divorce, separation, or a string of relationships that haven't worked out in the past. And I feel like it's maybe held you back in several areas. Like when we're traversing a lot of emotional unrest in our lives, of course it has a flow-on effect to our energy and all of that, and it can hold us back from answering our deepest callings, because relationships can be all-consuming. So that's what I'm really feeling here. The cards are really saying it's time for you to get back on track, get back on your divine timeline here, and get back on purpose. So recent past Strength, that's a Leo energy for me. 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, I've got the Knight of Pentacles over to the side here as well. So the 5 of Cups for me is clearly about focusing on the losses and the disappointments of the past. You know, what hasn't worked out. It can be the grief and the guilt and the shame and all those kinds of things. The thing is that when we're really consumed by that, we miss the opportunities, right? 2 Cups, 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, that are trying to come in for us. There's a real sense of being kind of, I'm feeling actually lost in the fantasy. Maybe you were in a bit of a fantasy for some time, maybe about reconnecting with someone from the past. Maybe it's really just been, a sense of a dream or fantasy that any of these things would have worked out anyway. It's time to come back to reality and really focus on your earthly success. Have the strength and courage and determination to do that. It's going to be really important for you, Capricorn, to keep that ego mind under control. I'm not talking about, having a big ego. It's like the ego mind is the scripts and the stories, that come in to quantify and validate and overthink and overanalyze everything. When we're in that mode, we don't hear the intuition. That's pretty much the exact message that you have at the end of your reading as well. So we really want to be led by the heart. There's a message here that is what is going to bring you back to reality and back to a really practical and tangible plan for the way forward. Knight of Pentacles, right? So we want to get rid of the focus on the past or the focus on the losses so that we can gain clarity, because the 7 of Cups can be a loss of clarity. There's a seeking clarity message in this reading, right? And then you'll be able to see the way forward. The Knight of Pentacles is about, really understanding that it's time to lay a foundation in your life in order to move towards whatever this calling is for you. The Ace of Pentacles, I see there coming in as the first step, the first increment or the first seed of that. Make sure you're ready for it. And then when it comes in, if we nurture it and love it and grow those seeds, it says that in your next season, Capricorn, you are going to be reaping the rewards. You're going to be several steps closer to this calling. But I feel like you're in this kind of recalibration stage at the moment where you're really just trying to find that first rung of the ladder, that first step. Current or focus energies, I see the Seven of Cups again with the Two of Cups and the Page of Wands. So this could also say that, hey, maybe there are new partnerships, new healthy connections coming in for you. If so, just make sure that we don't repeat the same cycle of the fantasy, of the confusion. Make sure you stay grounded as well. That's what I'm kind of seeing here. There could be an improvement in your connections with other people. It's definitely possible that this new opportunity is in love. Like, I don't intend to turn these into love readings, guys, but with the Two of Cups and all the Cups energy, it's absolutely possible here. And the Page of Wands can be good news. So there could have been good news that you've been waiting for from a business partner, from a romantic interest, that is going to bring you together in connection in some way. To explore something, to explore passions, purpose. You could say, if this is someone coming in for business, that together you are going to explore opportunities that light you up, that can lead to the growth that you're looking for. In love, this can be after a period of kind of being in the desert, being solo, being alone. Finally, we've got some desire, some passion, some chemistry, some kind of growth in a connection that can really manifest and turn into something. So that's what I'm kind of feeling as well. Whether it's in business or love for you guys, there has been a sense of loss in the past that has held you kind of trapped for a while. I think the loss came out of idealized dreams or fantasies, and now you're being asked to let that go and actually get yourself ready for healthy connections, healthy relationships, and healthily moving forward. And that's because whatever is coming in for you, Capricorn, has the ability to become solid, become stable. This is the opportunity that the Knight of Pentacles can grow and have it flourish if you invest that healthy time, effort, and energy into it. What we want to stay out of is the Eight of Swords. Look, and Nine of Swords as well here. This again is that really critical overthinking, over-analyzing energy that creates a sticking point, a holding pattern, a mental prison for you. And I always notice that this person here is bound around that third eye, heart and gut, right? All the intuitive centers. So the message is here that when we get stuck in the mind and the ego, we can't access our intuition, our higher self here. Therefore, we're not going to make the best decisions for ourselves. We're going to make a decision just on logic, just on intellect, but we're going to not necessarily connect with what the heart wants. That's the message of the High Priestess. Trust your intuition and instincts as well. The High Priestess is also a revealer of truth and insight to the person in divine timing. And it could be some sacred kind of knowledge here with the High Priestess. So you might be learning something about the past, maybe about this new person that's coming in, or this opportunity that's going to release you from this or have you make a key decision to move forward. I'm looking at the Two of Swords over there as well. So definitely be trusting the information that comes through. Trust in your instinct and intuition, and just surrender a bit and allow yourself to be guided towards this beautiful divine reward that's coming in, Capricorn. The Ace of Pentacles is, an earthly kind of tangible gift. It can be that new job, it can be an increase in your finance, it can be that new partnership going exclusive, becoming steady, becoming a commitment. And it comes to the person that has overcome the challenges, who's gone through the reef of the world energy, has ended old karmic cycles and is ready, right? Someone who's not holding on to the past and the Five of Cups, somebody who's not in the confusion or fantasy, someone who's got clarity for their life and knows what they want, will recognize that and actually be able to take it, grow it, and then you will enjoy, what it has to offer in the next season, Capricorn. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn, and I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this intuitive message, but do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. I try and keep it broad. It may or may not resonate for you. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective, Capricorn. I'll see you back here for another reading next week. Bye for now.